What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for some more content for you guys, seeing as it is a slow news week with the international break going on. England, Scotland tonight. But what we're going to be focusing on is the new FIFA ratings, or I say FIFA, it's FC24 now. And the Spurs ratings have come out, so we're going to take a look at them and see how much they have disrespected our players in this year's FIFA. And yeah, so basically, let's just get straight into it. And the first player we're going to look at is Rodrigo Bentancur. Now, this rating is absolutely atrocious. 82, 70 passing, 67 shooting, 70 pace, 67 shooting, 81 passing, 83 dribbling, 79 defending, and 77 physicality. I mean, surely this guy needs to be on 84 or 85. At
least 84, considering how amazing it was last season. You got to remember, before he got injured, he was literally one of the best centre mids in the league at the time, the way he was performing. So I think, I can't remember what he got last year, but I remember last season he was pretty poor, like a 79 or something. So obviously it looks like it's a bit of an upgrade, but considering, we'll go and get into other ratings later, but considering Højbjerg's rating, like Bentancur's got to be higher than that, got to be higher than 82. He's potentially a world-class midfielder. I think passing could be a bit higher. Defending has to be higher than 79. He's one of the best defensive mids in the league, in my opinion. Dribbling's okay. I think the rest are okay. I think defending and physicality both need to be higher.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. I mean, I guess, like, he did have a really strong start to the season, but obviously he was injured for the majority of last season and still gets quite a significant upgrade. So I can kind of see where they're coming from, but it needs to be higher than that.
Look, he got injured from, what was it, February or March?
I think it was a bit before then.
No, because it was Leicester. That was not in January, so it was definitely February or March.
I thought it was January.
No, it wasn't January.
Early Feb?
I think maybe late Feb, I think. I think it must have been late Feb or early March, I would assume. So, yeah, he missed the last 3 months of the season, essentially. But I think he deserves a better rating than that.
Yeah, he definitely deserves a better rating. I'm just trying to see when the injury actually was.
It was in the Leicester game.
I can't see. Doesn't really matter. But
yeah, it's 11th of February. There you go.
11th of Feb. Yeah, so beginning of Feb. Yeah,
mid-Feb.
All right, let's move on and let's go to our new goalkeeper Vicario. He's 82 rated, 83. I don't even know what div is. What's div supposed
Diving.
to be? Diving. Handling is 81. Kicking 79. Reflexes 85. Speed 35. And positioning 83.
I think he's slow.
He doesn't seem slow, to be honest. He seems quite quick off his line, to be fair. But I mean, for a player that we didn't really know too much about, 82, I don't think you can really complain about 82.
When we signed Galini, he was 83.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, Galini should have been like 75.
Yeah. So look, if you look at those ratings, 83, 81, 85, 83, the only thing that's letting him down under an 80 is kicking and speed. I think kicking should improve as well, given that he's seems to be quite decent at that. So this could be easily at least 84 in maybe with an upgrade come the season.
Yeah, but I think 82 at this present moment in time is fair.
Pretty fair. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about Vicario being an 82.
Next up is Mickey van der Ven. 78 for Mickey van der Ven for a £50 million signing. Seems a bit low to me with 85 pace. Could he be a bit quicker than that? 43 shooting, 59 passing. 59 passing?
Yeah, come on.
What is that all about?
Get with the program.
Mickey van der Ven, 59 passing. Come on. 68 dribbling, 79 defending, 80 physicality. I mean, he's got the same defending rating as Bentancur.
Yeah, they should. Yeah,
I'm not happy with that Van der Ven rating, man. I'm not happy with that whatsoever.
Look, it's only been 4 games. He did have a great season with Wolfsburg last season, but that was his first real season starting for them. So I think 78 is not a terrible rating, but you can see 85 pace and then you can see the defending 79, physicality 80. That's going to improve very quickly, in my opinion, once people start to take notice of him. So a defender with 85 pace with good defending and physicality, that's the dream. That's what everyone wants.
Exactly.
So I reckon he'll be like his rating's going to improve dramatically.
Yeah, with a few upgrades on Ultimate Team, he'll be smashing out of the park.
100%. He's going to be everyone's go-to defender soon, I reckon.
Next up is Destiny Udogie, 77 rated, 88 pace, 63 shooting, 68 passing, 77 dribbling, 70 defending, and 77 physicality. I mean, apart from pace, I would like to see upgrades in all of those, to be honest.
Yeah, passing definitely. Dribbling, yeah, I think he could get near to 80. Defending, I guess we haven't seen too much of him actually defending so far in the Spurs shirt. A lot of the time he's been on the front foot. Physicality has to be over 80. He is strong as anyone.
He's a beast.
He's an absolute beast. So I think that one is definitely undercooked, 100%.
Manor Solomon, who's also 77 rated, 83 pace, 72 shooting, 75 passing, 81 dribbling, 43 defending, and 58 physicality. I mean, maybe it could be slightly better, but I don't have too many problems with Manor. He hardly played last season.
Yeah, true. He had a good ending to the season, but he had a good run for Fulham in February time. But could he be a bit quicker? Maybe 85 pace and dribbling. I think it's all fair. To be fair, I think that's all fair.
I mean, but Destiny should be higher than Manor Solomon
At dribbling,
at everything.
At everything.
To be honest, just at the general rating.
Yeah. I think,
Destiny Udogie's been one of the best left backs in the Serie A for the last 2 seasons. It's not even just one season. What's Manor Solomon done?
Yeah, but Manor's a winger.
Yeah, but still, like, their rating should reflect how good they are and how good they've been, and they're reflecting the same rating.
Yeah, I think Destiny. If Van der Ven's only got a 78 because he's only just started playing, then Udogie should be also 78.
I think Udogie should be like 79, 80.
He's always, at the moment, he should be 100%.
Yeah. Next up, Brian Hill, 77 as well, 75 pace, 67 shooting, 74 passing, 81 dribbling, 31 defending, 41 physicality.
Yeah, no complaints, unfortunately.
Do you reckon he's a bit too high on the physicality?
Yeah, probably. That's probably the only thing. His dribbling, I think his dribbling can maybe be a bit better, but I think 81 is pretty good as well. Yeah, he's saying he's pretty slow at 75. I think at the moment that's what he's been, to be honest.
Yeah. Next up is Ollie Skip, 77 as well. 64 pace, 47 shooting, 68 passing, 70 dribbling, 75 defending, and 70 physicality.
I think they've done him dirty a bit on the passing, but other than that, I think that's also pretty fair.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty accurate, to be honest. I mean, maybe like up to like a 70 or mid-70s for the passing, but I think it's fairly accurate. Brennan Johnson is really low, 76 for Brennan Johnson. I think he should be higher than that, to be honest. I think he showed more than Manor Solomon did last season, for sure. 89 pace, 74 shooting, 67 passing, 78 dribbling, 41 defending, and 59 physicality.
Shooting should be higher. I think shooting should be like 78.
I mean, 8 goals in the Premier League, 18 in the Championship the year before, and only 76.
And also fastest player in the league, so he should be at least 90 pace, I think. I think 90 pace, 78 shooting. Dribbling, I think, is fair. Passing, I think, is fair. Defensive and physicality, I think, is fair. I just think shooting and pace could be up a couple of notches.
He's probably one, Brennan Johnson, that you buy like when you have no money early on to get your team just get going on the start of things.
Yeah, and 78 I don't think is unfair for Johnson. I think a 78 should be. I think 76 is a bit harsh. Like very lower than Hill. What's going on there?
Yeah,
why is he lower than Hill?
It's both lower than Hill and Solomon, I think, is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He should be higher than them for sure.
All right, moving on to Fraser Forster, 76. How is Fraser Forster and Brennan Johnson the same rating?
Yeah, makes no sense.
It's ridiculous. Diving 76, handling 72, kicking 67, reflexes 81, speed 29, and positioning 75.
Yeah.
I mean, I got no complaints about Fraser Forster's rating.
Yeah, 100%. Speed is probably too high, that's all.
Ryan Sessegnon is 75. Pace 78, shooting 64, passing 72, dribbling 76, defending 70, physicality 65. If anything, it's probably a bit too high.
Yeah, I think he's got away with one there, to be fair. I think he could easily be a 74 right now, but I think he's got to be happy with his dribbling stats. He's got to be happy with his passing as well. Other than that, I think it's all fair.
So we're going to look at Alejo Veliz next. I don't understand how he's actually rated this highly and he's actually a gold card. I just don't get it. Because no one's ever seen him play. He's a 19-year-old kid from Argentina.
9 goals in Argentinian league last season.
71 pace. Yeah, but Brennan Johnson's got 8 in the Premier League, and they're like one difference.
One more, yeah.
It's ridiculous. 74 shooting, 54 passing, 70 dribbling, 25 defending, and 73 physicality. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's so mad, because of the guy that we're going to look at next. And it's just like, how is Veliz rated higher than Pape Matar Sarr?
Yeah, Sarr, I mean, looking at his stats, they're ridiculous.
Yeah, let's look at Pape.
Yeah, Velize, I don't know. We haven't seen him play yet, so we can't really make a judgment about if they're fair or not. But if I look at Sarr,
72 rated for Pape Matar Sarr.
Yeah,
That is 3 below Velize. Like, how is that on?
physicality 66, that's ridiculous. Passing 68, that's ridiculous. Defensive 67, that's ridiculous. Pace 67, that's ridiculous. They're saying that compared to Skip, they're saying, well, he's faster than Skip, he's better at shooting than Skip, he's the same passing as Skip, he's better at dribbling than Skip. They're saying that Skip is better at defending and he's more physical than Sarr, which I don't think is true.
Nah, they should
But how
swap
is
around.
Skip 5 ratings better when Sarr is better at like 5 other ratings?
They don't know what they're doing over here.
Doesn't make sense.
They literally just don't know what they're doing.
The disrespect for Sarr, he should be a gold card, 100%.
Let's move on to the higher ratings. We're going to go to Pierre and Højbjerg, who's our second highest rated player on the game. 84 for Pierre. And when you're looking at Bentancur 82, Højbjerg 84, I mean, that just makes a mockery of it all, to be honest.
I'm trying to look at what he's better at Bentancur at, because Bentancur is faster. Bentancur's better at passing. Bentancur's better at dribbling. Højbjerg apparently is 2 better at defending. He's a bit better at physicality and he's a bit better shooting.
I don't get it.
Than Bentancur. I agree with the shooting. I think Højbjerg's maybe got a better shot than Bentancur. But defending, I think Bentancur's better than Højbjerg. Physically, I think they're probably pretty the same. I think physically. And the rest, Bentancur's better. So, I don't know. I think Bentancur should be better than Højbjerg.
But how is he 2 ratings on like a general rating higher than Bentancur? It just makes no sense.
Especially when Bentancur's a lot quicker as well. Bentancur's 70 pace and he's 55.
And especially this next guy, James Maddison, up next. 84. The same rating as Højbjerg.
Ridiculous.
That is just a joke. Maddison should be like 86, 87, 88 even. Like 84 is nowhere near good enough. For the numbers that he's pulled up in the Premier League for the past 2 seasons, he should be spoken about as one of the best attacking mids in the league. Not this measly 84, the same as Højbjerg.
Disrespect, 100%. I think because he plays for Leicester, they disrespect him. But he's got the stats of like an 80, 85, 86.
Yeah,
like,
so it's 71 pace, 81 shooting, 86 passing, 86 dribbling, 54 defending, and 63 physicality.
Yeah, I don't think any of those are really unfair. Maybe shooting could be like 83-ish, but I think all the rest are pretty fair. But that's the stats of like an 86, 87 player.
Shooting could either be like 85. I think he's that good at shooting.
Yeah, he's got a great shot on him. I agree. So I think that 84 is... I don't know why he's low, because he's got good stats. Why have they given an overall 84? Makes no sense.
Nothing makes sense with these FIFA ratings.
Bruno's what, 88? I'm sure. I'm probably Odegaard. I don't know what Odegaard is.
I think Odegaard is also 88 or 87.
87. When he's got very similar stats to Maddison, by the way. I'm looking. He's an 87, yet they're the same at dribbling and the same at shooting. Odegaard is 2 better at passing, and they're the same at pace as well. The only thing Odegaard's much better than him at is defending, apparently.
It feels like they're just making these up as they go along. Literally.
So they should be, if anything, Maddison should be like 86 at least compared to these stats to Odegaard.
Next up is Hugo Lloris. He's our 4th best, highest rated player at 83. He's got 85 diving, 80 handling, 70 kicking, 86 reflexes, 60 speed, 81 positioning. I mean, I think those reflexes should be going down by now.
No, I think the handling is way too high. His handling's really
everything
decreased.
is way too high, to be fair.
Positioning still fine. Yeah, reflexes, he's not an 86 anymore. Diving. Look, he had a massive decline last season. You've got to remember he was, 87 or something last season, so he was still pretty well respected. So he's had a 4 downgrade. Can't really complain too much about that.
I mean, I think it should be more, to be honest. It should be more. When you're looking at, like, you're telling me like an 83 rated keeper just can't find a club for love nor money to give him a starting spot. It just doesn't make sense. This guy should be in his 70s now.
I'm going to give him the respect he deserves and keep him at 83. I'll give you respect, Hugo.
Next up is Coutinho Romero. He's 82. Like, please tell me how Hugo Lloris is rated higher than Coutinho Romero.
Know. I can't comment on that.
70 pace, 46 shooting, 58 passing, 63 dribbling, 84 defending, and 80 physicality. First of all, the physicality should be a lot higher. And second of all, passing should be a lot higher.
58. The disrespect. They're saying he can't pass. They're saying Romero can't pass, basically.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Makes no sense.
Manor Solomon's passing is higher than Romero.
58 passes. He's like one of the worst passers in the team. Passers who are better than Romero, apparently. Ollie Skip, Ryan Sessegnon, Papamate Sarr, Brian Hill, Solomon, Udoji. Van der Ven's only one better.
And all these guys have better passing than Van der Ven as well, by the way.
Yeah, this is nonsense. Have they not seen these guys pass? Who does this rating, man? Who are these scouts? These scouts are horrific. Romero's a great passer for a centre-back.
Giovanni Lo Celso, he's on 81, only one lower than Romero, which I think is a joke. 70 passing, 70 pace, 75 shooting, 82 pace. Passing. No, 70 pace and 82 passing, 84 dribbling, 68 defending, 73 physicality. I mean, I don't have too many problems with that one.
I think they should swap the dribbling and the passing. I think that would be fairer. I think 84 passing, 82. I think he's a better passer than he is a dribbler, in my opinion.
I think he's a fairly good dribbler, to be fair.
I know. I'm saying he's a better passer than he's a dribbler, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have too many problems with that. But next up is Dejan Kulusevski, 81, 76 pace, 77 shooting, 80 passing, 84 dribbling, 56 defending, and 74 physicality.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't know what he was last season. Was he in 83 last season and he's got bumped down? Or no, he's in 82, I think. I think he's got bumped down a rating, which makes sense after the season he had. But I think those stats are pretty good. Yeah, I think they're pretty fair.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints. Pedro Porro, fairly good card, 81 with 82 pace. I think that should be higher. 72 shooting, 77 passing, 81 dribbling, 74 defending, 77 physicality. I think the shooting and passing should be higher.
Shooting, yeah, that should be like 75. Passing, I think, should be at least 80. I think he's a wonderful passer. I think pace is pretty fair, to be honest. I think 82 pace is pretty fair for him. I think it's all. I think, yeah. So it's a good card, actually. I think it's got potential to be a, because it's all there's no weak stat there, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Next up is Richarlison, 80 rated, 77 pace, 79 shooting, which should be probably a bit lower, to be honest. 72 passing, 82 dribbling, 52 defending, and 78 physicality.
Apparently, he's a better passer than Romero, apparently, even though he can't find a man.
Ridiculous. I think his passing should be in the 20s.
Literally, his passing's terrific. I think pace, yeah, fair. Shooting, I mean, 79 shooting for a striker is not good, but is what it is. That's what he's showing at the moment. I think 82 dribbling is not bad. It's pretty done well to get that.
I mean, I think that shooting is probably overshowing what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah, I think it is as well. Unfortunately, he can't hit a Ballon d'Or at the moment. Look, let's back him to turn it around, but unfortunately, I can see. Look, he used to be an 83 or an 84 rated back in the day with Everton.
82, I think it was. Yeah,
I think, and I'm saying at his peak, I think at one point he might have been an 83.
83, wow.
Yeah, I think so. But last year was 82, wasn't he?
I think so. Next up was Ivan Perisic, 79 rated. 71 pace, I think that could be maybe taken down a notch or two. Shooting 78, passing 80, dribbling 79, defending 73. I think that can be taken down quite a few notches, and 75 physicality.
Yeah, I think that's all fairly fair. I think maybe.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's probably got away with a few. Maybe defending's a bit too high. Pace 71. Yeah, he's probably in the 60s for pace at the moment. But I think shooting, passing, dribbling, they're all pretty fair. Yeah,
I think with the defending and the pace, he's really gotten away with one there. I think they are way too high for what his level is at the moment. Next up is Yves Bissouma, 79. This is disrespectful.
Oh, the disrespect.
Disrespectful for Yves Bissouma. He should be in mid-80s. At the very minimum. He's got 72 pace, 67 shooting, 74 passing, 77 dribbling, 77 defending, 76 physicality. Well, first of all, the physicality needs to go up massively, and so does the dribbling.
Yeah, and defending.
Those
three need to be all 80s, 100%.
Yeah, minimum.
Passing, I think it could be probably like a 76, 77 at least. Shooting's fair. Pace, I think, could be 75. But those three, he should be dribbling, I think he should be like 82, 83. Defending, I think he should be also 82, 83. Physicality should be like 84. So I think dribbling could even be like 84, 85, to be honest. Yeah. I think I know he had a poor season, I know maybe we're basing it on the first 4 games, but look, did he not? He just didn't play for Brighton. Is that what they're saying? Is that what the card is?
He starts his Premier League career at Tottenham.
Right, exactly. If that's the case, then the stats are fair. But if you have to add in his time at Brighton as well, I mean, come on, you know he's a better player than this.
Players better than Yves Bissouma: Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Hugo Lloris, Giovanni Lo Celso, Richarlison.
Wait, they're saying. Wait. They're saying that Højbjerg's dribbling is 77 and Bissouma's dribbling is 77.
Yeah.
So they're saying Højbjerg, who can't dribble, is as good dribbler as Bissouma.
That's what you call great ball knowledge.
What have they ever watched a game of football? I don't understand. Who in their right mind could ever say that Højbjerg is as good at dribbling as Bissouma? I mean, honestly, that is absolute rubbish.
It's disrespectful at this point.
Rubbish.
It's not even like just getting it wrong. This is like
Bizarre.
horribly wrong.
How can anyone, there's not one person, there's not one scout who could say Højbjerg has as good dribbling as Bissouma. I mean, that's madness.
Apart from FC24.
Madness.
Next up is Emerson Royale, 78 rated, 72 pace, 62 shooting, 71 passing, 74 dribbling, 75 defending, and 77 physicality. I mean, I'm happy with all of those apart from the defending and physicality. I think both of them should be higher.
Question for me is, with those stats, how has he got a 78? Because none of them are 78.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how he's an
because they
78.
put these numbers in, they were like, yeah, we can't really put him less than 78, can we?
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's a pretty poor card, especially when you're comparing him to Porro. Porro is much better.
Yeah, but I mean, you would always think that you would prefer Porro on FIFA than Emerson.
Pace should be at least like high 70s. Passing, yeah, I think it's pretty fair. Dribbling's pretty fair.
Defending should be in the 80s.
Defending should be high 70s, low 80s. And physicality should be low 80s potentially as well. So he's a bit unlucky. But he's also lucky to get a 78 out of that card.
Emerson and Mickey van der Ven are rated the same.
Well, to be fair, Mickey van der Ven
is a much better card.
No, he's also very new. So Emerson's had been in the Premier League for 2 years. So I guess that plays into it.
I do think Emerson should be higher than 78, like in general. Probably 79, not that much higher to be fair. Eric Dyer up next, 77 rated, 51 pace, which is pretty accurate to be fair, 63 shooting, 68 passing, 62 dribbling, 76 defending and 81 physicality. I mean,
so he's more physical than Romero apparently.
Yeah. I think passing maybe should be a bit higher, but apart from that, they probably all should be a bit lower.
Yeah, I think he should. Yeah, I think his passing's good, but I mean, dribbling 62. Is he better? Are you saying he's better dribbling than Van der Ven? No, dribbling 68. Okay, good, because that dribbling should not be there. 76 defending. He's a better defender than Emerson, apparently. And he's a better defender than Porro. Maybe that makes sense. He's a better defender than... Who else is he a better defender than? 76. That's it, really. He's only 3... He's 3 worse off than Van der Ven. Yeah, I mean... The pace is too high, I think. I think the pace is too high. Should be in the 40s. To be honest, he's so slow. Yeah, I think, again, he's lucky to be on the 77.
Yeah, I mean, he should be on the same level as like the Sessegnons of this world, to be fair. But Eric Dyer gets the same rating as Brian Hill, Manuel Solomon, Ollie Skip. And last but not least, before we get into the highest rated member of the squad is Ben Davis, also on 77, 64 pace, 58 shooting, 72 passing, 71 dribbling, 78 defensive, and 72 physicality.
Yeah, seems pretty Ben Davis.
I don't have any problems with that one, to be fair.
That's pretty Ben Davis, to be honest.
Pretty
screams
accurate.
Ben Davis, yeah, just average everything.
All right, and now let's go and have a look at our highest rated player in FC24. And you probably would have guessed it. It's Heung-min Son, 87 rating. Yeah, it's gone down actually from last year. 87 pace, 88 shooting, 80 passing, 84 dribbling, 42 defending, and 70 physicality. I think shooting should be higher. Apart from that, I think it's all fair, to be honest. But I do think he should be 88 minimum.
Yeah, he's unfortunate to be downgraded. Look, I think he's got one of the best shots in Europe. So I think I agree. Shooting should be at least 90 because he's just so clinical. Pace, unfortunately, he used to probably be in the 90s, but yeah, it's not that anymore. Passing 80, you could argue that's probably better than what it should be. 84 dribbling is good. 70 physicality is pretty high for him. I think he's a fairly weak player as well, but he's to be fair, is one of the lowest in the squad, apart from like Maddison. Who else is high physically? Who else is lower? Sorry, Sessegnon, Brennan Johnson. So then Solomon Hill. That's it really. So I think it's pretty fair.
There's only 2 difference in physicality from Son and Ben Davis. I think that's a bit of a joke.
Yeah, it's a bit of a joke. But I'm not mad at that card. 88 shooting is very impressive. Love Sonny.
Yeah, he should be 88, 89, Heung-min Son. They took last season just way too literally.
He's still got 10 goals as well. It's not like he didn't score at all.
And he's already got a hat-trick this season. Maybe he'll get some upgrades.
Yeah, he will. And also that left wing will turn into a striker.
Yeah, absolutely. So there you have it. Those are the ratings that FIFA have given the Spurs players this year. Let us know in the comment section below which ones are a travesty, which ones are accurate. I think the majority of them are a travesty. I think they're shocking ratings, to be honest. But give us your thoughts in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always,
come on, you Spurs.